Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers just shook up their roster in a big way, and it's sending shockwave through the fan base. On Wednesday, the organization officially promoted their top prospect, catcher Dalton Rushing, to the big leagues. This is a move that's been quietly brewing for weeks, and now it's finally real. Rushing, just 24 years old, has been tearing it up in AAA Oklahoma City this season, and with the team looking for a spark, both at the plate and behind it, it makes perfect sense to give him the call. But what makes this decision even more dramatic is the corresponding move. Longtime veteran and two-time World Series champion Austin Barnes has been designated for assignment. That's right. Barnes, a fixture in the Dodgers clubhouse for over a decade, is being pushed aside to make room for the future. This isn't just a roster change. It's the end of one era and the beginning of another. Dalton Rushing's name has been buzzing among Dodgers fans and scouts alike for quite some time. Taken in the second round of the 2022 MLB draft out of the University of Louisville, he's developed faster than most expected. His bat is electric. There's just no other way to say it. Through 31 games this season in AAA, he's batting .308 with a scorching .938 OPS, 5 home runs, and 17 RBIs. But it's not just the numbers, it's how he's doing it. He's shown patience, power, and a knack for clutch moments. Just this past Tuesday, he homered and drove in 3 runs to help Oklahoma City take down Round Rock 8-5. Performances like that are what have kept him at the top of every Dodgers prospect list. And now, finally, he's getting a shot under the big lights in Los Angeles. Let's take a moment to appreciate what the Dodgers are really doing here. This isn't just about giving a young guy a chance. It's about injecting new life into a team that, while talented, has shown signs of stagnation in certain areas. Rushing's promotion is symbolic of the organization's belief in the future. He's not just the Dodgers' #1 prospect. He's a number 15 prospect in all of baseball, according to MLB Pipeline. That's not hype. That's substance. And with the Dodgers' rich history of developing talent, think Bellinger, Seager, Kershaw, this move signals that they see Rushing in that same elite category. The Dodgers don't make these moves lightly. If he's here, it's because they believe he's ready to contribute now. Still, it's impossible to ignore the emotional side of this transaction. Austin Barnes has been with the Dodgers for 11 seasons. He's been a backup, a trusted game caller, a clubhouse leader, and someone who is always ready when called upon. His numbers were never flashy. A .223 career average, 35 home runs, 162 RBIs in 612 games. But his presence was felt in ways that don't show up on stat sheets. He was a mentor, a steady hand behind the plate, and someone who came up big in key postseason moments. For a franchise that values experience and chemistry, saying goodbye to Barnes is not an easy thing. But baseball is a business, and sometimes sentiment has to take a back seat to performance and potential. In that sense, this is a calculated risk by the Dodgers. While Rushing's bat looks major league ready, the defensive side of the game at catcher is notoriously complex. Pitch framing, game calling, managing pitchers, those are skills honed over years. Rushing has started 16 games behind the plate in AAA, along with 8 at first base and 1 in left field, so the team clearly values his versatility. But the question remains, can he handle the demands of catching at the major league level right now? That's what the next few weeks will reveal. The Dodgers are trusting that his maturity and work ethic will help him make that leap. They've seen enough to believe he can. What makes this story even more compelling is how quickly it's unfolded. Just 2 years ago, Rushing was suiting up for Louisville. Now he's walking into Dodger Stadium, one of the most iconic parks in all of sports, as a key piece of the puzzle. It's the kind of meteoric rise that makes baseball so special. Players emerge from the minor league grind with something to prove, and fans get to witness the beginning of a new journey. Rushing's arrival feels like one of those inflection points for the Dodgers. It's a move that could define this season, and possibly the next era of Dodger baseball. From a strategic standpoint, this could also signal a shift in how the Dodgers manage their lineup moving forward. With Rushing's ability to play first base and even dabble in the outfield, manager Dave Roberts has a lot more flexibility. That's crucial for a team with championship aspirations. They need depth, options, and weapons off the bench. Rushing isn't just coming up to sit. He's coming up to play, and likely to hit in the middle of the order. Whether he's catching, DHing, or playing first, his bat is going to be in the lineup. And if he hits like he did in Oklahoma City, we could be looking at the next young Dodger phenom fans fall in love with. Of course, expectations will be sky high, and fair or not, comparisons are bound to happen. Will Rushing follow in the footsteps of Will Smith, another highly touted Dodgers catcher who made a big splash early? Can he become a cornerstone piece of a team with World Series ambitions? Those are heavy questions for a 24-year-old, but everything about Rushing's demeanor suggests he's ready for the challenge. He's calm, focused, and confident, not cocky. He understands the spotlight is brighter in LA, but he also knows this is exactly what he's been working for. The journey from second-round pick to the majors in just 2 years isn't normal. It's special. What happens next will depend on performance, opportunity, and maybe a little bit of luck. Baseball is unpredictable. Prospects can struggle or soar, veterans can rebound or fade, and chemistry can change overnight. But right now, the Dodgers are making a bold statement. They're betting on Dalton Rushing. They're choosing potential over comfort, upside over familiarity. It's a move that shows just how committed this team is to staying on top, not just for this season, but for the future. And for fans, it's the start of a brand new chapter, one filled with hope, excitement, and the kind of raw talent that makes this sport so captivating. So buckle up, Dodgers fans. Dalton Rushing is here. The future just arrived, and he's stepping into one of the most demanding roles in baseball, with the full weight of expectations and a golden opportunity in front of him. Whether he becomes a star, a role player, or something in between, one thing is certain. The Dodgers are not standing still. They're evolving, adapting, and doing whatever it takes to compete at the highest level. And in doing so, they've given fans something to rally around, a new name to cheer for, a new story to follow, and maybe, just maybe, a glimpse of the next great Dodger legend in the making. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a move that's sending shockwaves across Major League Baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers have just confirmed a blockbuster trade with the Houston Astros, acquiring none other than the perennial All-Star and 2017 MVP, Jose Altuve. That's right, folks. Jose Altuve is headed to the City of Angels. This isn't just a trade. This is a statement. The Dodgers, already packed with one of the most elite lineups in baseball, just added one of the most consistent, clutch, and battle-tested veterans in the game. This move isn't just about numbers. It's about championship pedigree. For Dodgers fans, this feels like Christmas in May. And for Astros fans? Well, it's a bittersweet goodbye to a franchise icon who's been at the heart of their golden era. Let's dive deep into what this massive shakeup means for both teams and for Major League Baseball as a whole. Now, let's talk about what this means for the Dodgers. Already a juggernaut, LA boasts a deep, versatile lineup with MVP-caliber talent in nearly every spot. Adding Altuve isn't just about plugging in a new second baseman. It's about adding a guy who's been there, October-tested, with ice in his veins, and a history of clutch performances in the postseason. Imagine him hitting in front of Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman. That's a nightmare for opposing pitchers. And let's not overlook the leadership aspect. With veterans like Clayton Kershaw mentoring a new wave of young talent, Altuve fits right into the Dodgers' clubhouse culture of experience, hunger, and discipline. Manager Dave Roberts now has the kind of flexibility most skippers only dream about. Whether batting Altuve leadoff or second, this is a move that instantly upgrades an already dangerous offense into something legendary. This trade also marks a rare moment of cooperation between two teams with a tense, if not hostile, recent history. Let's not forget the 2017 World Series, Dodgers versus Astros. The fallout from the sign-stealing scandal created a rift that's been difficult to mend. Dodgers fans booed Altuve mercilessly for years. And now, he's wearing Dodger blue. It's the kind of twist that only sports can deliver. Some fans are still processing the news, wondering how they'll cheer for a player they once considered a villain. But time heals all wounds, and if Altuve helps bring another title to LA, all will be forgiven. The front office clearly believes his value on the field outweighs the baggage off it. And Altuve, for his part, seems ready to turn the page. In his first statement as a Dodger, he said, "I'm here to win. That's what I've always done, and that's what I plan to keep doing." From the Astros' perspective, this trade might hurt now, but it could pay dividends in the long run. In exchange for Altuve, Houston receives a haul of top prospects, including infielder Gavin Lux, flame-throwing righty River Ryan, and outfielder Josue De Paula. All three are among the Dodgers' top 15 prospects and are considered near MLB ready. This infusion of young talent could help the Astros stay competitive while refreshing their farm system and preparing for the future. It's a gamble, sure. Trading away a legend is never easy. But GM Dana Brown is betting that this new core, paired with stars like Kyle Tucker and Yordan Alvarez, can carry the franchise forward. If these young players pan out, the Astros could be looking at a second wave of contention within a couple of seasons. It's the kind of bold, painful move that separates good front offices from great ones. One of the biggest narratives fans are watching now is how Altuve will adjust to the spotlight of Los Angeles. Houston's a big baseball town, no doubt, but LA is a different beast entirely. The media scrutiny, the celebrity culture, the sheer expectations that come with wearing a Dodgers uniform. It's all turned up to 11. But if anyone can handle it, it's Altuve. He's faced jeers in every ballpark since 2020 and has never let it shake him. He plays with poise, focus, and a chip on his shoulder. In many ways, he might thrive under the bright lights of Hollywood. And with the Dodgers clearly going all in on a championship window that's wide open, he won't have to carry the load alone. He'll be part of a machine. A dangerous, relentless machine with one mission: win it all. And for Altuve, that might be the perfect scenario. Of course, the timing of this trade is also worth noting. We're just a couple months into the season, and the Dodgers are already signaling they're not messing around. By making this move now, they give Altuve a full runway to integrate into the team, find his rhythm, and build chemistry with the roster before the postseason push. It's smart, aggressive front office strategy. No waiting for the trade deadline. No hesitation. Just bold action. And that send a message not just to the rest of the National League, but to the entire league. The Dodgers are coming. For Altuve, this early transition means less pressure to perform immediately and more time to settle in. It could be the difference between a good trade and a franchise-defining one. If everything clicks, this mid-season move might be remembered as the moment LA truly took control of 2025. The emotional impact can't be overlooked either. Jose Altuve leaving Houston is going to sting for Astros fans for a long time. He was more than just a player. He was a symbol of resilience, of excellence, of redemption. Watching him grow from an undersized, overlooked prospect into one of the best second basemen in baseball has been a journey. He gave the city everything. And while the departure is painful, there's also a sense of gratitude. He brought them a title, countless memories, and a legacy that will never be forgotten. Expect the Astros to honor him when the Dodgers visit Minute Maid Park. And expect Altuve, humble as ever, to tip his cap, maybe fight back a tear, and keep doing what he does best: play elite baseball. The jersey may change, but the heart of the player remains the same. As for what comes next, buckle up. The National League just got a lot more interesting. The Dodgers were already World Series favorites, and now they might be unstoppable. But baseball isn't played on paper. Chemistry matters. Timing matters. Health matters. Will Altuve stay healthy through October? Will the Dodgers pitching hold up? Can this newly formed super team gel in time to peak when it matters most? These are the storylines we'll be watching. And don't count out the Astros either. That team still has firepower and might surprise people. For now, though, this trade has shifted the balance of power. And it's the kind of seismic move that could define the 2025 season and maybe even the next 5 years of MLB history. So there it is, folks. Jose Altuve, an Astro no more, now the newest weapon in the Dodgers' already terrifying arsenal. It's a move full of emotion, risk, and massive potential upside. For LA, it's a declaration of intent. For Houston, a turning of the page. And for baseball fans everywhere, it's a reminder that this game is alive. Unpredictable, unforgiving, beautiful. The Dodgers just got a whole lot scarier. Jose Altuve is coming to Hollywood. And October just got way more interesting. Let the countdown to the postseason begin. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.